with a personality. And I remember, you know, if you ever want to get Joe to an event, he loves fishing. And when we did an event in Europe, in Central and Eastern Europe, we got him there so he could fish these big catfish. So can we all stand up and give Dr. Joe Chang a warm welcome?
What are you doing here? You look so different. You look so good. Oh, man. So Steve Hatchett was up here a few minutes ago, right? And my buddy, did he say nice things about me? You realize I paid that. I literally have to pay him. I owe him 2 lunches now. That's our agreement. I say, you will ever go up on stage before me, try to say nice things about me. So, and it's not true. Anyway, he needs to talk to my kids because I think they need to hear something good about me. So, anyway. Well, thank you. It's great to see all of you. And we have been having meetings throughout the week over there in the pavilion. And every time we walk out, we see lots and lots of people. We have some of our international managers over as well. So, and they say, who is in? I say, that's our folks here, the OTG group, and all our distributors. I say, how many? Every time I say a number, it went up 30 minutes later. So it's great to see all of you. It's wonderful. I gather and I understand Tanner Gibb has spoken to you about some of the products. Steve has given you a really great and hopefully a very compelling sort of idea, a presentation on the concept and approach that we are taking and so on. So I try not to go into too many technical details because I'm really a recovering scientist, so I have no idea what our scientists are talking about. So, but nonetheless, the important thing is, I think we have reached a stage now, and thanks to all of you, many of you started off with skincare products and so on, and now you're being exposed, and our nutritional supplement category is becoming more and more visible to you. So, and I think you're starting to see, and sometimes it's difficult, to really understand what Nu Skin is all about. I think what you're seeing is truly a company, I would go as far as to say the only company that has such potent and powerful products in 2 categories, the beauty and wellness. Sometimes some companies will be good in one and not the other, but in Nu Skin you'll find both. And hopefully, you know, over time you're going to discover how those 2 categories and how a skin product can really synergize and be enhanced by a nutritional supplement. And I think you're beginning to see that. How many of you know where this picture came from? This is the one that President Biden just showed 2 days ago. This is what they call the James Webb Telescope. And finally, it's sending pictures back to Earth. And I think most of you, if not all of you, have heard of the Hubble telescope, right? Well, the Hubble telescope took the picture on the left panel. The James Webb Telescope actually took the picture, same identical area in space, and they took the same photograph with this new telescope on the right. Amazingly, we're starting to see things now that has never been able to see with the Hubble telescope. And the Hubble telescope, actually, my friend and I worked on it, was already one of the most powerful telescopes we sent into space. Can you imagine what's happening? The reason why I'm showing you this is because that's what we are seeing in Nu Skin, especially with our products and so on. The combination, the integration that we have between the skincare products and together with our nutritional supplements, we're seeing things happening inside the body that are really turning out and manifesting itself that you can never see with just one alone, right? So we got the Lumi Spa, and many of you, again, would have used this product. It's a great product. It's been doing a lot of things, and clearly it's providing great benefits on the skin. But now we have combined it with this other product that we call Beauty Focus in a nutritional supplement. And many of you sort of came up to me and say, this is a great product. It's just a collagen product, right? No, this is not your mother's collagen product. No, our scientists never asked that question. Our scientists asked the question, how can we make a most comprehensive and complete beauty supplement that can build the structural proteins like collagen back into the skin, that can protect it, and they can hydrate the skin all at the same time. And that's what we did, and that's how we built Beauty Focus. Yes, collagen is part and parcel of this whole blend, but it's not the only one. So, and this is what happened. I said, Beauty Focus works well. And the scientists asked another question, and this is what we're starting to see. This is almost like our equivalent to the James Webb Telescope. We're seeing things that we never have been able to see with either product on its own. This synergy is happening, this enhancement is happening, and these are some of the studies that we did when we combined Beauty Focus with LumiSpa. Great combination. Again, you're starting to see, right, how this whole thing, when you hear Ryan talk about, we are truly an integrated beauty and wellness company. This is really not just a figment of our imagination, but based on some of the data and proof points we are getting over the last few years. Here's another one. Buck had told me this new biome is taking off. It's really great. Everybody loves it. Everybody is showing. I've seen some of the pictures as well. Showing that gut. You've got to have it. Great phrase. Anyway, and again, right, when we launched this one, we were going to follow up with New Ease, and now we have New Ease coming through, and again, there's this synergy. We know that a nutrition supplement focusing on the gut actually can, again, provide a lot of benefits. But the gut is a little bit more complicated. The new biome sort of addresses one part of the gut, whereas the New Ease provides, addresses another and have a positive impact on another component of the gut flora or the microbiome. So combining this is going to give you even better benefits. So now we have Meta. I think they just launched, what, a couple of days ago? And Buck is besides himself. I've never seen Buck so excited. I don't know why. He walks around with his backpack and he's jumping up and down. And I said, why are you so excited? He's taking off. Frankly, I never knew you guys really, this product resonated so quickly with all of you. It's great. Now, I'll tell you something sort of really interesting, which I hope there are no lawyers here. Because I can't say this, I really can't say this, but I have to say it. And I'll put my scientific shield back on, so I say it's all based on science, okay? Fundamentally, the question we asked 7 years ago when we developed this product, it was this question, and that is, can we produce something that can actually mimic exercise? Intuitively, we all know that exercise delivers great health benefits, right? And we know from science there are certain biochemical mechanisms that are triggered by exercise that then lead to some very positive benefits on the body. And that was the question we asked, and that's why it took 7 years for us to come up with this particular product. It's based on that. It's all about helping the body to bounce back from any condition. This is really my resilience product, if you will. So, and I think we have the studies to do it. And the reason why we were so interested in this kind of condition or area is because none of us, in fact, we can only find from several studies, 1 out of, 8 people, we can truly say they are metabolically healthy. Okay, so, and that really drove us to say, everybody, for all intents and purposes, would need this product when we get it ready. And think about it, at this level, when you think about it, all of us are under some kind of stress. And it's triggered by all sorts of lifestyle habits and so on and so forth. Okay? So we know that's the reason why only 1 out of 8 is actually metabolically healthy, because eventually all these triggers will lead to you and have a negative impact on metabolism. So, in this proprietary formula, we know you can't get it from your diet, or you can't get enough of it from your diet. So this is why Meta can actually truly provide you the optimal and effective dose. You just cannot get enough of this ingredients. And this is something to impress you, because our scientists always want to put up heat maps. And this is because of our age-long heritage. You know, we look at genetic sources, and this is very equivalent to that. We look at a person sedentary, and we look at a really active person in the middle, the panel. And we can monitor that by measuring all sorts of things in the body. And then finally on the right is a sedentary person that has taken, you know, this product called AC, but it's really Meta. And you can see very quickly, even if you're not technical, that the heat map, or the metabolic heat map that we can get out in the presence of AC really mimics what you can get from an active person, right? It's very close. The purple color, the profile. It's not just about a single mechanism. It's about a collection of all these mechanisms together that we are trying to mimic. And that's what exercise does. It really affects a whole slew of different metabolic pathways in the body, and we can produce that. And you're beginning to see that. I think you can actually feel that. And these are just some of the clinical studies we have conducted. And the onset of these benefits is actually fairly quick. You know? So for intents and purposes, it is a clinical study where we gave somebody a McDonald's hamburger. Right? That's a high-fat meal, if you will. And then immediately, within an hour, you can see a huge spike, for example, in blood glucose. And we can use that to monitor, or as a biomarker of metabolism in the body. And typically, in the absence of our Meta product, the glucose level never comes back to normality. It stays up for what? Over a period of about 5 hours here. Okay? But in the presence of Meta, a person who's taken Meta, you can see the drop in the blood glucose is fairly rapid, giving us a very good indication. When you take Meta, its positive benefits will come through very quickly. And this is just to impress you again. We have published these findings in several peer-reviewed papers in scientific journals, just to make sure that our science is being validated. It's patented. So, fundamentally, the message I'm leaving you today is that you're beginning to see where we are going, this integrated approach, the power of a nutritional supplement together with a skincare topical product. You know, beauty from the inside, beauty from the outside. It combined. After all, the skin, it is part of the body. So, and Empower Me is really an approach that over time is going to evolve into an approach where you can easily access and realize the full potential of all the skincare products and the nutritional supplements that we have, and be able to personalize it or customize it to your individual needs. So that's where we're heading. It's pretty interesting. You can ask me a question. What else is new? What else is new, Gary? Right? Yeah. Did Steve show you any video of another a beauty device that we're making for the body? I don't think I have it. No, I don't have it. But we are. I think Steve probably sort of messed around with my slide deck. So anyway, this is great. You know, if you treat me nice, we're gonna get this body spa IO to you very quickly. But first, you know, you're gonna get a Lumi spa that is really, this year, is going to be terribly exciting because it's not your mother's Lumi spa. Because if you think our current Lumi Spa is doing a great job, you ain't seen nothing yet with the Lumi Spa at all. Okay? So, I'll leave it at that, and thank you. It's really so exciting to see all of you back here. Bye.